All right. So we are back. Hopefully it fixed the issue.
Outside SoFi from the 20-yard line after the missed field goal attempt to start this drive with a stumble there by Elliott, and that will take us to the end of the quarter. End of one, Rams 7.
All right. That is the end of one. What's going on? Noble Sports. What's going on, Joe? What's going on, Josh? What's going on, Peyton? What's going on, Madden Gaming? We are at the end of one. It is 7-0. What's going on, Jorge? Let me know if it's still lagging or buffering or going with a black screen and coming back and kind of like strobe lighting, as I like to call it. Let me know all that. So if it is, I don't know what's going on then. But what's going on? Hopefully it's still buffering. Oh, geez, Louise. Okay, it doesn't look like it on my end. It's all good on your end? Okay. Yeah, just let me know, because I don't know what's going on. Hey, there might be two 0-16 teams. Shout out to my Lions. I'll drink to that. Oh, appreciate that, Joe. Hey, Joe, what team are you rooting for? Oh, you're going for the Cowboys? All right. What's going on, Rick? Yeah. Yeah, the Bucks didn't do well. Oh, man. Oh, absolutely. Hey, he gave me 29 points. All right, MicroMike says it's better.
Second down.
All right, we are back. And, Mike, why don't you have a mod tag? Oh, Gallup. Gallup with a huge first down.
Line of scrimmage right now.
Oh, there is a flag on the play.
Call from Correnti. That would be a 24-yard gain. So the masked men will get together.
It's back. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I got excellent connection. What's going on in the Gridiron Blitz?
Offense number 88, 10-yard penalty, and repeat. It'll still be a first down.
First down, that's C.D. Lamb. So before he catches his first NFL.
All right, C.D. Lamb.
His first NFL
got a flag.
Well, Jalen Ramsey likes to talk a little noise on the outside, but after this one, Gallup got him, and you saw him walking back to the huddle going, yep, he got me. So one thing that you love about
Grid
Gallup is that
is my stream lagging?
He is intense. There's the block in the back.
Because this is weird.
On Jordan Fuller by Lamb. So the ball is at the 34. Still a first down. A little toss here goes to Tony Pollard. Pollard and Elliott.
All right, Pollard with a gain of a couple.
Last year, each ran for over 100 yards. Let's go to Michelle.
Well, not a good sign for Dallas fans. Leighton Vander Esch
Sorry about
was
the
being
Lions.
looked
Go
at on
Bears.
the bench. Now you can see
Hey,
the
I ain't mad.
distance,
Hey,
range of motion, and his
the
strength
Bears
there.
were the better
The
team
official
today.
word is collarbone. You see that roll there behind his neck? That is for compression, not mobility. But he went into the X-ray room here. They're looking.
Is
they're officially
Strobing in and
calling
out?
the collarbone. A history of neck injuries. It always scares you, Al.
Sure, last year, Michelle, he had in January surgery for cervical spinal stenosis on 2nd down and 5.
I don't know what is going on.
Down by Amari Cooper, covered by the very rich Jalen Ramsey, who just signed the richest cornerback contract in the history of the league.
Yeah, but Dak Prescott told us that he was not going to try and avoid him, that he had confidence in his big three, and they were going to go after him.
3rd and inches, and the first down here is picked up by Zeke Elliott to the 47-yard line.
And now the first time you play in any season, even the first preseason game, when you know you're only going to play a quarter, there's just something about that first game that you're gassed all the time. And so if you can get drives going the way the Rams have, where it's 10, 12 plays, you'll see the defense.
Yeah, it's not happening on
especially in the second half of the game.
On mine either.
The point here is that the Rams have already run 23 plays against that.
All right, 1st and 10.
Off the fake, Prescott throws.
Prescott got it to CD Lamb. CD Lamb down at the 10.
On the stat sheet, CD Lamb, rookie out of Oklahoma. The Cowboys could not believe he lasted as long as he did in the first round.
What's going on,
Thrilled
Kirk?
to get him.
One thing that the Cowboys loved to do last year was this deep
Dallas
crossing
fan,
route. Sometimes
Dallas
they get little
fan
big
pulling
plays
for the
out of it.
Rams.
That time it was a zone defense, but getting Lamb going is going to be paramount this year. Look at that.
One-handed
Amari
grab by
Cooper.
Cooper. Meanwhile, Prescott was hoping to
Gain of a couple.
Aaron Donald out of the previous play. 2 minutes into the second quarter. So Kellen Moore was the offensive coordinator under Jason Garrett, who coached for the last 9.5 years here. Former quarterback himself, Kellen Moore. McCarthy came in, a lot of new coaches, obviously, but he decided he was going to keep Kellen Moore, keep some continuity in the
Okay,
offense.
so why is the Dallas fan pulling for their opponent today? Is it fantasy?
What he was used to.
Flag before the snap.
Full start. Offense, number 77. 5-yard penalty, remains 2nd down.
It's Tyron Smith, as good as he is.
All right,
he gets
Tyron
penalized
Smith
a lot.
got the
He does,
false
but,
start.
when you go the
5-yard
seven
penalty.
straight years, you tolerate a little bit of that. But it was interesting talking with McCarthy and how he was saying that I think even Jerry and Stephen Jones were surprised that he decided he was going to keep Kellen Moore and let him.
All right, 2nd and 9.
And Prescott was happy about that. 2nd down and 9. Swinging to the
Zeke
outside.
got the first down
Stays in bounds
and got the touchdown.
for a touchdown.
Ezekiel Elliott.
So
He says,
Zeke
"Keep
Elliott,
feeding me."
that's the one who engaged more in the passing game. Mentioned that before. 19 yards for the touchdown. 8 plays, 80 yards in 2.5 minutes.
There just simply was nobody in the flat. And the one thing that when you
I didn't
watch
like the Dak
Cowboys
contract
tape last
drama.
year, a lot
Go
of times
Rams.
when they flanked
All right, I can
he would take
respect
3 or
that.
4 steps off the ball and just stand there. It wasn't even a route. He didn't even do it. And yet when Elliott came out of college, the one thing you loved about him was that he was a route runner. He had the ability to get open and catch the ball. I'll be stunned if they don't get back to a lot of Zeke Elliott pass plays this year.
Here is
All right.
Greg Zuerlein, who had 8.
Greg
really
Zuerlein,
good
my
years
kicker.
with the Rams. They're
In
gonna
fantasy
check out the
football.
right knee here. When does he go down? Does he go down before he gets into the end zone is the question.
I think the knee was down, but it looked like the ball was over the line when it hit. I would say that's a touchdown.
Looks
Yeah,
like
that's a touchdown.
but every scoring play obviously is reviewed. Back in New York, trying to put the good housekeeping seal of approval on it.
So sealed.
Sealed with a kiss.
All
Here's
righty.
Zuerlein now, who
Greg
decided
Zuerlein.
to go to Dallas along with his special
I need
teams
my 1
coach,
point.
John Bones Fossil, the new special teams coach. In
Kick is
Dallas,
up.
and
Kick
Zuerlein
is
says
good.
it's good. So after the Rams miss a field goal, the Cowboys go.
All right, I do have to mute the game audio for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I will resume the game audio. Is it the same thing as on Thursday, Mike? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why. Let me know how many people are having issues with the stream. My stream is good. Yeah, because, I mean, I have, like, perfect connection and, well, excellent connection, as YouTube would say. Even on my OBS is showing green, so I don't know what is going on. Oh, yeah. Hey, my Detroit Lions need to beat them in week 2. Hey, you ain't a champion till you're officially a champion. You know, go ask the Cleveland Browns last year. They were anointed as the Super Bowl champions during the preseason, and they were far from the from the Super Bowl. Okay, Rick says it's going in and out. Yeah, I don't know why. That is so weird because I have excellent connection. And my bar on OBS is green, which that also means excellent connection. So I have no idea. Yeah, and I'm not buffering on my playback. Niners lost the game and Kittle tonight. Wow. George Kittle is out? Oh, my God. Hold on. In fact, oh, we got the game back.
So they've given up 2 long drives, but got a
oh my God!
This drive commences with a nice run for a first down.
All right, Malcolm Brown got the first down. He says,
and Akers.
First down.
Joe Thomas in the game now at linebacker, and they're coming right at him.
He replaces Van Der Esch back in the locker room. And it's to Robert Woods.
All right, Robert Woods got the first down. Got the ball to the 50.
On running plays, one of the McVay staples, and a big gainer here for him. A gain of 14 for Woods, who's already had a big night receiving.
Yeah, and once Aldon Smith went inside the tight end Gerald Everett, that was that.
Rams receivers had 30 rushes last year, most of any team in the NFL. Goff on the run.
Oh, he dropped it.
Yard line wide open right there was the other tight end, Gerald Everett. Says it's on me, and it is.
Gerald Everett dropped it.
You know, Al, as long as you
reminds me of a little other GRIDIRON.
Flow with your run game the way that they're flowing, you're just going to stay with this bootleg until somebody comes up with a solution for it. I mean, there really is, at least so far in this game, the Cowboys have not responded great to that, and I think Leighton Vander Esch being out's contributing.
Pass is caught on the run. This is Tyler Higbee in that big.
All right, Higbee with gain of, I believe, 15.
Thompson makes the tackle And Goff 10-13 for 126 after a gain of 21 here.
Yeah, and Jalen Smith now playing on the outside, overreacted just a little bit to that route. But we've seen a lot of people overreact to Higbee's routes. He is a clever guy, setting up linebackers and creating opportunities for Goff.
From the 29. Motion here. And
Malcolm Brown.
Another good run. To the
Gain of
22.
about
Talking about
6.
the defense wearing down. The Rams have already had the ball 14 minutes to 5 minutes for Dallas.
And you can see what the Cowboys are trying to do. They're trying to put these two big guys in there and just two gap and play the run. And it's not working. They're getting movement and they're getting up on those linebackers.
Brown again this time.
All right, Malcolm Brown, no gain.
Everson Griffin, number 97.
Everson Griffin with the tackle.
USC and a stellar career with the Minnesota Vikings.
Really did. 57 sacks over the last 6 years, 3 times over 10 sacks. And the depth that they have at the pass rusher position.
Odell Beckham Jr. is like Kevin Love of the NFL.
Games into shootouts. And with the offense the Cowboys have, you would think as the year goes along, they should be able to do that. And those pass rushers, much like the Colts in the days with Peyton Manning, then it becomes all about who can get to the quarterback.
4 or 5 receivers out there.
Jared Goff.
Here,
Cooper Kupp got the first down.
Probably the best in the league on 3rd down. Picks up a first down here.
Well, you've got Tyler Higbee, who out of this condensed formation is going to come up and create picks on the outside. Just create a little, see that? And then Cooper Kupp is going to be able to just be wide open in the flat. So far, the Rams are just wearing them out in the flat. And
Well, I do got to mute the game audio for copywritten music. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio.
on 3rd down.
And we're back.
Akers and Goff's going to throw that one out of the end zone. By the way, if you don't
All right.
recognize Kupp, he's been 18.
Second and 10.
Changed to number 10 this year.
Yeah, but one thing about Cooper Kupp is he still blocks. And it doesn't matter if it's Everson Griffin or a little defensive back. He's going to do his job.
Penalty.
That's crazy, Josh.
Correnti will make the call in a moment.
All right, there is a flag on the play.
Intentional grounding. Offense. Loss of down. 2nd down.
Wow.
Intentional grounding can come in a lot of forms. Either throw it into the ground or throw it into the stratosphere.
Yeah, and the outside contain this time, it really was Goff trying to get outside of Everson Griffin. He just couldn't get out there. So when he pulled it up, he thought because he was running a bootleg, he could just throw it away, but he was still inside that tackle box.
Word comes down now that Van Der Esch is officially out.
All right, Leighton Vander Esch, collarbone. He is ruled out.
48 is the guy supplanting him. And once again,
Everson Griffin called for a false start or a
Griffin.
offsides or neutral zone.
Infraction.
Neutral zone.
Defense number 97. 5-yard penalty. Remains 2nd down.
Neutral zone infraction again. Mike McCarthy. Talk about him as we go along. Of course, 13 years.
The
in
blue on the
Green Bay, won a
Rams
Super Bowl, won
uniform
in the
looks
stadium in
lavender,
Dallas,
light
and
purple.
Griffin knows it's
It kind of does.
He's playing inside. He's not playing his typical defensive end position. In these pass rush situations, they've got him playing inside.
It's like a laser blue.
2nd down and 15.
Oh, he dropped it.
That's some
3rd and 15.
to Rome. So 3rd down and long.
Boy, I tell you, that was a great play that time by Austin Blythe. They were going to set up a big play. Knew it was man coverage, and the center comes out and knocks the coverage guy off of the back. That should have been a big one. That's a clever play right there. Watch him come right out here, and as that linebacker goes to try and pick up the coverage, he's going to knock it right off. And if he
I do
catches
got
it,
Jared Goff on my fantasy team.
Instead of 3rd and 15. Have to get to the 2 for a first down.
Oh, he got it batted away by Everson Griffin. 4th and 15.
Penalty. It's going to be 4th down, and meanwhile, the Cowboys are going to run it into the end zone, but the whistle blew long ago.
It's a good play. You always want to do that.
Why not?
A little TV time.
Yeah, run a few sprints.
That's good. You know, now, Al, an interesting thing here. You've got Sloman who missed the first kick, and this thing came out really low. Now, he drilled it, about knocked down the upright, but that thing is not very high at all on the upright, and I guarantee you that John Fossil's over there going, guys, maybe we should rush right up the gut here. That thing's not very high. We might get one.
Only got a single doink, not a double on that one. 35-yard attempt to try to give him the lead, and again, it's low, but it's
all right. Sloman got the 35-yarder.
Field goal with 8:42 remaining in the half.
8:42 remaining in the half. It is 10-7. The Rams take a 3-point advantage. Oh, appreciate that, Peyton. Yeah, I just got some fantasy football guys playing, and it's like, you know what? I'm going to do the primetime games and the Detroit Lions. After the stream, I am going to be working on a video so I could drop one tomorrow. Soon as the game resumes, I will be resuming the game audio. But yeah, I'll be doing the 10 o'clock game tomorrow with the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. That will be tomorrow night. I should be having a video drop tomorrow as well. Oh, that's facts. Peyton says, if the Lions beat the Packers, everyone will be surprised because Packers are very great and a little bit better than them. If they pull it off, people's minds will be blown. Absolutely.
$5 billion.
All right.
Almost the word
We got a touchback.
Dallas Cowboys franchise. So you see Jerry Jones, Cowboys owner. Stan Kroenke owns the Rams. Jerry was very
they spent $5 billion on this stadium.
Deal done with the NFL. A number of years ago, there was a possibility that the Raiders and the Chargers were trying to build a stadium in Carson, which is
What's
about
going on, Arku?
12 miles from here. But Jerry and the owners said, wait a second. We know the man who's got the money.
All right, Zeke.
And this is Elliott for a gain of 3.
Gain of
The man who had the
3.
money, and a lot of this is privately funded, is Stan Kroenke. So they could not get the stadium built 12 miles from here. Instead, Kroenke said, I'm going to build. He didn't say
I can't
house.
believe Jacksonville
Turned
beat
out to
the
be a house.
Indianapolis Colts. That's crazy.
And Jerry told the league, hey, this is our guy. He's going to build a stadium in Los Angeles. And Jerry really wanted the NFL to come back to L.A. after a 2-decade absence. It's the number 2 market in the country.
And they definitely had a few issues along the way getting that thing.
All right, CD Lamb.
One of the biggest.
Oh,
Sure.
gain of
CD
about
Lamb,
3.
The 32-yard line. Let's check in with Michelle.
Well, Jerry Jones told me he spent all day Friday with Stan Kroenke walking through the stadium and surroundings. and he said he loved every minute of it. He loves the huge columns here, but he said the number one thing about the stadium is the roof, which gives the effect of being outside. There are those columns. He told me I could go on and on. It's a masterpiece and a huge, huge accomplishment.
And a great gift to the city of Los Angeles. 3rd down and 3. A lot of great stuff will take place in this stadium as Prescott takes off and he'll run.
All right, Dak Prescott gained the first down with a gain of about 5 on that play. First down.
Will be held here. Be on NBC. Check your local listings.
An early promo.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Super Bowl will also be here next year on NBC.
Supposed to be this year.
It was supposed to be, and they moved it back, and Tampa moved ahead of Los Angeles. But it will be here after the 2021 season. From the 38.
Pollard.
To the 44.
Got a good gain on that.
It's a translucent roof. I'll tell you what, you sit here in the daytime. I was here for the Rams scrimmage a couple of weeks ago. You can get a sunburn. So bring your sunscreen. There it is. You sit on the east side of the stadium.
What's going on, Shane?
And the scoreboard is amazing. I mean, it really is. Jerry Jones's in their stadium is fantastic, but this one is really unique.
2nd down and 4. Play action. Prescott steps in.
Oh, wide open. Pollard with the first down to the 40.
Tony Pollard out of the backfield. Aaron Donald almost getting to the quarterback, but couldn't. First down.
Al, one of the things that surprised me, I went back and watched all the games on Fast Forward. You know how I do anyway. I had nothing else to do with everything. So, but the guy that stuck out to me that I didn't know that much about was Tony Pollard. And he was a slot receiver when he was at Memphis. And some of his receiving skills, I think, are going to come into play. But he had some fantastic runs last year as well.
And 200-yard performances last year.
Prescott takes off. Oh, dropped that.
Floyd that time got to Prescott. He's in his 5th year. Floyd, we figured he'd be a star in Chicago, did not turn out. Some change of scenery for number 54.
There you go. There's Leonard Floyd coming over from the Chicago Bears. He's on the outside working against Terrence Steele, and you've got to think now that the Rams, the more the Cowboys start throwing, the more they're going to check out Terrence Steele, see what he has to offer.
2nd and 10. Inside handoff here for a gain of 3 to Elliott.
All right. 3rd and 7.
Making the tackle. So Elliott tonight, 6 carries from 22 yards, kept him pretty much bottled up, but he did have those 2 grabs for 19 yards, or a 19-yard touchdown, 29 total. 3rd down and 7. Blocking is good.
Oh, pass intended for CeeDee Lamb.
That's John Johnson.
John Johnson broke it up.
With an injury, but he is back. One of the best safeties around. 4th down.
I told you how much stouter Connor Williams was after the surgery. Watch him take on Donald here after this little inside move by the great Aaron Donald. Stymied him there. And then on the back end, though, it was John Johnson, who they are really excited about. Coming off an injury last year, but he is the quarterback of that defense on the back end.
The former Rams Zerline now for a 53-yard attempt.
Greg Zerline.
But this time the kick
and missed it. Oh, no.
Wide to the right.
I needed that. I needed that. No. Mr. Reliable missed a 53-yarder. Let's see what that does to my fantasy. See which one I have him in. Nope, that one's Chris Boswell. All right, so Greg Zerling still has 1 point. And right now, Jared Goff only has 5 points, almost 5.5. What's going on, Clayton? But yeah, it's looking like I might be going 1-0 in both leagues. I have 2 people left. Greg Zerling's playing today. James Connor's playing tomorrow. Then tomorrow I got also Gianno Smith, Chris Boswell, Justin Simmons left to play.
Smith.
Whoa.
Got his
Still some copyrighted music. I was going to go play college football for Georgia University, and in high school the last year tore my ACL. Ouch. Man. Prayers up to you, Peyton.
Things coming my way. Man on the inside didn't match.
All right, Jared Goff. Think that's Cam Akers.
Funny, Mike McCarthy a year ago was in the Jay
Yep,
Glazer's
Akers.
Jay does a lot of work with
Gain of
veterans
about
and
4.
players and a lot of great charity work, and McCarthy was
Might have
there
been 3.
and ran into Smith. And that's
Nope,
when I
gain
think
of
they
about
started to
4.
think about a possible
So
comeback.
2nd and 6.
Yeah, that was a good idea too. I also want to give a little credit to all.
I'm Derek Rose. I tore my ACL.
Sort of finally got his ear and said,
Some leg requirement needed.
Go out and take advantage of the gifts that you have.
2nd and 6.
Akers again. Gain of 1.
Akers stopped by Tristan
3rd and
Hill.
5.
Again, the Cowboys minus Van Der Esch. Also, we should mention Sean Lee, who's been so oft injured during his career, but wound up playing all 16 last year. He's inactive tonight.
Yeah, one more time, Alden Smith coming inside, along with Tristan Hill to make this play. But we were starting to see some of what the Cowboys have been talking about.
I tell you what.
Describe him as heavy hands. The only guy
Getting
that
Alden
talks
Smith.
about like that is Tyron Smith, and we know what
That's a
he
game
does
changer for the
at left tackle position.
defense for the Dallas Cowboys.
5. First time we've seen this form.
All right, 3rd and 5. Airs it out. Oh, he got it.
By Van Jefferson. Great looking.
Jefferson with the catch.
His father Sean played for 13 years in the league. Now the Jets wide receiver coach picks up 32 against another rookie, Diggs.
Yeah, the Cowboys came with a blitz, knew they were going to get one-on-one on the outside. Trayvon Diggs was right there, but it was Jefferson coming up with the play on a perfectly thrown ball by Jared
Oh, that's
Goff.
what's up.
Jefferson has been wowing them in camp. And to be fair, so is Drake.
Your dad played for the Cowboys in '98. Was the 3rd stringer. That's what's up.
To the half. Nice hole here. And going sideways is Cam Akers for a nice gain to the 15-yard line. Making it
What's
2nd
going
down.
on, Roman?
You know, the physical nature of this Rams offensive line is different. Last year when they were coming off the ball, they were going.
Yeah, I seen it. I
This
accepted
year,
it.
They're getting pushed down the field. It looks different.
2nd and 4 off the fake, looking backside.
Oh,
And throwing it into the ground. Intended
it's
for
incomplete
Robert
pass.
Woods, but he would have been well covered at that point. Goff is 12 of 19 now for a buck 68.
All right, 3rd and 4.
Now that play's been working well. It wasn't there that time, but a little maturation maybe of Jared Goff, right? There's your buddy right there. Sean McVay, he really is an interesting guy to talk with, isn't he?
Tremendous.
I mean, he has tremendous energy, sort of like John.
Yeah, I got to work on my
You know,
defensive
sort of
ends.
reminds me of John.
34 years old. In fact, he started with Gruden at Tampa Bay. His grandfather, John, longtime executive and former head coach himself.
Oh, and it is short of the first down.
On a 3rd and 4, it's going to set up a 4th down. Now, if you're the Rams, you're up by 3. You're going to get a 4th down and 2. And they're going to send in the field goal unit.
Sloman set to kick it
Take this to the
yet again.
2-minute warning. So
He made a
Sloman missed
35-yarder
one upright.
and missed a 29-yarder.
Drive. This will be a 31-yard field goal attempt on the other side of the break. 2 minutes to the half.
All right, I do got to mute the copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I will be resuming the game audio. Yeah, I got to work on my defensive ends on my fantasy league. Right now, I got Josh Allen and Sam Hubbard. I want to try to upgrade over Josh Allen. What's going on the Gridiron Blitz? Says super sleepy, bruh. Yeah, I got to try to save some of my voice for tomorrow night. Oh, that's facts. Adrian Peterson, hey, he actually was balling today. I'm a little upset he didn't get the 100 yards, though. Oh, yeah. So I should be getting Shaquille Barrett. It is coming down to Troxel Sports Talk, also known as Team Batman. Detroit Lions defense, 1 point. You know, that's the one downfall about being a homer. I'll tell you what, I kind of like the design from Sophie Stadium.
Smoke and
All righty. Sloman
as most of you know on the West Coast in the past week or so.
got the 2-minute warning.
High this one gets.
It's a 31-yard field goal.
31-yard attempt to try to make it a 6-point game. Ecker puts it
Kick
down
is up.
high enough.
Kick is good.
Much better. With 156.
All righty. It is 13-7. And there is some copywritten music I do have to mute the audio for. Let me see, Rick. Right now, I am beating you 120.22 to 88.68. So you have 88.68 points. Josh Allen went off for you with 25 points. Chris Godwin had 14.9. Cooper Kupp has 3.9 points.
But they went with a rookie instead, Terrence Steele. And of all things, you get hurt on a special team.
Hunter Henry has 12.3 points for you.
Sloman kicking off. Returnable, fielded on the run. Pollard from the 6.
Pollard got to the 27.
Takes it out to the 28 with 1:52. And the Rams have 2 timeouts at their disposal.
You know, Al, the other thing we should talk about a little bit as well is Slayton Vander Esch and Sean Lee now no longer.
New England had a good day for you. They put up 11 points.
About Seattle, we're going to see Russell Wilson, another spectacular start by him. 4 touchdown passes today in the game in Atlanta. Brady with 47 most wins by a quarterback over that period of time as the pass is caught at the 32-yard line by Amari Cooper.
All right, Amari Cooper,
Has caught a total
second and I believe 1.
much yardage, holding him to about 8 yards per reception.
He's a pretty good cornerback.
Yeah, you got to make adjustments to your defense, Rick.
Very good man-to-man player.
2nd and 1. They do a good job keeping Donald out of the picture.
Oh.
The pass is caught here by the tight end Blake Jarwin.
Jarwin with the
Came on
first
at the end of
down.
last year, of course, with Jason Witten out, now playing in Vegas. You'll see a lot more of Jarwin.
And with the 3 wide receivers they have, what you have to have is somebody to threaten the middle of the field. And Blake Jarwin is going to prove to be a little more athletic than Jason Witten at the end of his career. Maybe not as savvy underneath, but I do think some of those cover 2 defenses he'll get down the middle.
Prescott fires. That is caught. And that's going to
Prescott.
be a first down with forward
CD
progress.
Lamb with the first down.
CD Lamb played his college ball at Oklahoma. Tackled there by Fuller. Spotted at the 40. Cowboys go no huddle here. Prescott again.
Dak Prescott, another first down.
13 hitting Michael Gallup.
Gallup
Down the
with the
seam.
reception.
With this breakneck pace has worked for both teams, hasn't it?
Mike McCarthy talking about tempo being so important.
All right, looks like it's a
Down
timeout.
Timeout with 67 seconds.
All right, Dallas takes its first timeout. My defense was the Saints. They did good for me today. And special teams. That's what's up. What's going on, Packers Nation? What's going on, Damien? Oh, they for real did. It was 43, I believe, to 34. Yeah, you got to take care of the football. That's in all sports. If you don't take care of the ball, it's going to be a long day. Oh, Vikings got garbage time points. I still can't believe the Denver Nuggets forced a Game 7. They say that Aaron Rodgers is more motivated this year. Oh, man. And people thought that there's trouble in paradise. I'm just happy I didn't do horrible on fantasy.
This year, so
all right, we are back.
McVay took over back in 17, and now Brandon Staley, who's been at Chicago and Denver with Vic Fangio for the last few seasons.
That's a game.
Calling in the coverages. Meanwhile, with Jarwin hurt, Schultz is now the tight end, and they give it to Elliott.
All right, Zeke.
First down before he is ridden out.
Got a first down.
Williams inside the 11.
Ran out of bounds, so the clock is stopped with
The
102.
one that you always hate to see are the non-contact ones because.
Oh.
All right.
Who was that?
So they work on him. We'll get a report. Dalton Schultz.
Who's 89 for the...
Stanford takes over.
Oh, that's Schultz? Ooh, that might be an ACL sprain.
Prescott backing up, throws, hits Elliott again.
Ezekiel Elliott got the touchdown, but there is a flag on the play.
So if that holds up, that would be his second receiving touchdown. But
Pass interference. Offense, number 86.
Oh, that play is getting called back.
Repeat, first down.
And a 10-yarder.
Dalton Schultz has been in for about 4 plays since Jarwin got hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was Jarwin that got hurt. So Jarwin looks like it could be a ACL because it was a non-contact injury.
By Zach Martin. So here he comes down the field. Maybe he thought that's who was going to get picked. He's got to be a little better actor than that.
First and 20, that pass is caught.
All right, CD Lamb.
To the 14-yard line, clock ticking down. Dallas has 2 timeouts, and they're going to take one right here.
Los Angeles.
All right, the Rams with the timeout.
30 seconds after this from AWS.
All right, and I do have to mute the game audio because they are going to commercial. Cowboys losing because their coach is named Mike McCarthy. Coming from a Packers fan. Since LaFleur walked in, we are 7-0 against the North with 2 cheatings.
Ever held here tonight with no fans on second down and 11. And Prescott's going to take off.
All right, Dak.
Take the ball, at least
And they call it a touchdown by Dak Prescott.
So they'll review it, see if he did indeed get in, and if he does, an extra point will give him the lead.
I'll tell you what. He was
All right,
going
so
for the
far it
goal
might
line.
be tied.
Previous play will go under review.
Nope,
Well,
it
that
is going to
would
be
his
short.
22nd career rushing touchdown, but you see it, and it looks like it comes back. Official review back.
And they are going to call it back. So no touchdown. But the ball will be, I believe, placed at the 1-yard line. How do these refs suck? You know, as I always was taught when I played football and basketball, you know, if you don't give the game to the refs, then they can't suck. You know, don't let the refs dictate the game. You got to play hard for 60 minutes and go out there and get the job done. Mario Davis signs a $27 million 2-year deal for the Saints. Let's go. That's what's up. Did that just happen, Peyton? Wow, so we got some breaking news. Demario Davis, 2-year, $27 million. Always remember, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Just look at your team this year. You almost called it a day. Said, oh, the
Down short of the goal line at the 1-yard line. It'll be Dallas ball first and goal at the 1. By
Yep,
rule,
first
this
and
play carries
goal at the
a
1.
10-second runoff. With the game clock operator, please reset the game clock.
So it's
all right,
first
they
and
got a
goal,
10-second runoff.
actually inside the 1-yard line. They took the runoff, and Elliott cannot get in. So he is stopped short. Kaiser is right there, and they can stop the clock now with 20
The
seconds
ball is literally
with a timeout.
at the goal line.
Very, very interesting choice there. You could have gone either way with that. Take the runoff, Chris, or take the timeout. And they're not trying to milk the clock at this point, so they opted to go for the runoff.
Yeah, you've got that, and which makes this call interesting, because if you run it and don't get it here, you probably have to take the timeout, and then you won't have it again. So you sort of dictate that you'll have to throw the ball. So, you know, it's an interesting thing about coaching is all that stuff comes into play here. Let's make sure. Really was a heck of a play by Micah Kaiser. Speaking of shorter linebackers.
Second and goal.
All right, Zeke got it for a touchdown.
End zone for the touchdown. And the extra point will give them the lead. That's 2 TDs tonight for Elliott. 1 on the ground and 1 through the air.
Boy, that was some powerful block inside. Tyron Smith and Connor Williams just got real movement inside. Watch these two guys here.
What's going on, Drew C?
Going against Aaron Donald, and they got him out of there.
I got ESPN, so I know everything.
So Zerline.
All right, Greg Zerline.
Chance to put Dallas in front.
And give me another point. That makes it 2 points for Greg Zerlin.
You know, I'm thinking the same thing that you are. I mean, it's
all right, Jared Goff. Come on, give me some points.
Great opening drive. Marched down the field very effectively, 75 yards, and now Dallas is up by 1. So tomorrow night on NBCSN, a trip to the Stanley Cup.
All right, I do have to mute the game audio. They are doing some copyright music. Let me check my fantasy league. Oh, that league does not have any players playing. All right.
Yeah, the sunset looked more like a moonrise when it was coming up.
Yeah, I do. I got my quarterback.
17 seconds. And Zerline will send a bouncing ball instead.
All right.
Drive fielded at the 9 by
to the 25. Down at the 28.
Shy of the 30-yard line by C.J. Goodwin.
I'll say one thing. We haven't been short on big hits out here tonight. You know, it's really a tribute.
Drew C. says, go Cowboys.
The different critiques we do of these players. The fact that we're just here playing, and they made it through all the COVID testing and all the different things that they had to just to get on the field.
I got Greg Zerlin, the kicker for the Cowboys, and Jared Goff, my quarterback.
Apart from that, here we are.
Malcolm Brown with a first down.
But that's going to take us to halftime.
And that is half.
Get the ball at the start of the second half. First half.
All righty. Cowboys will receive the second half kick. Cowboys will receive the second half kick. So that actually worked in their favor. They scored a touchdown by Ezekiel Elliott. He has 2 touchdowns, one through the air, and that last one was on the ground. And they get the ball back. So, yeah. I definitely need Greg Zuerlein to start kicking field goals, and I need Jared Goff to start putting up some points. Because I need some points for my fantasy league. But we're going to have some fun this year. Come on, Gallup. Give me them points. But I'm going to take a quick halftime break. I'm going to fill up my water, go use the bathroom real quick, and I will be back.
It's a LP beat. It's a LP beat. It's a LP beat.
All right, all right. What is going on? Let me get the chat back up. What's going on, games? You said it's lagging? Let me see some. All right, I don't know why it's lagging. Games, try to maybe go out and come back in. Maybe that'll help. The Cowboys will be getting the ball back to start the second half. Hold on one quick second. All right, there we go. I'm going to do it like that. There we go. But as soon as the game resumes, I will be resuming the game audio. Shout out to the 8 people in the chat. You guys are truly awesome. Let me know what teams you are going for. If you play fantasy, let me know how your fantasy teams are doing. I'm in 2 leagues, and it looks like I'll be 1-0 in both leagues. If you guys haven't, hit that thumbs up. That'd be greatly appreciated. It does help the stream get pushed out a little bit. If you are new and you love football and basketball, definitely hit that subscribe button. Smash that notification bell. I am a Detroit Lions fan, but I enjoy football, and we only have so much of it. As soon as I find out that there's Big Ten football back, I will be doing some Big Ten football games. What's going on? MicroMike says, doing another game. You are fire. Hey, you know how we are. ISN, we don't sleep, baby. We don't sleep. Oh, the stream is good now? That's what's up. I did use all my my voice on the Lions game. Went down to the wire. I possibly might be live streaming after this game. I do want to kind of talk to the community a little bit. MicroMike says I do look like Matt Patricia. Well, hold on. Where's my oh, we got the kick.
And the second half begins with a kick returned by Pollard.
There we go. Pollard.
And brings the ball back out to the 33. Let's go to Michelle.
Well, just finding out that
all right, got it to the
Darwin
33.
and Cameron Irving are both out for the remainder of the game. Al, we saw their injuries.
Wow,
in the
that's
first half.
huge
I talked to Mike
losses.
McCarthy about this
Cam
and he
Irving.
said there's not a lot we can do, but just deal with them. He was going to be interested in his team's tempo. He liked the offensive
Jarwin,
tempo so far.
Irving,
Cadence issues
and
they're working through. Sean McVay said his offense
Van Der Esch is out.
Kicker has settled in after missing that first field goal attempt, Al.
Right, Michelle clearly finishing drive.
What's going on, Trista? How's it going?
On four rays inside.
Oh, appreciate that.
Elliott will slip to the outside, break a tackle.
Oh, and Ezekiel Elliott gets the first down.
Finally stops him.
Yes, the first place winner will be getting a trophy in our fantasy league. And then the champion of the Toilet Bowl will get a Toilet Bowl championship trophy.
Superstar guy that he is.
10 carries, 48 yards. Here's number 11.
All right, Ezekiel Elliott stuffed. No gain.
Right there, you got Aaron Donald,
2nd and 10.
Kenny Young.
It's just so hard to keep Aaron Donald under control for very long. Connor Williams.
Let's get
best, but you're right. Kenny Young got the outside
Hey.
edge, and Aaron Donald got the inside edge. And this is a big first drive here in the second
Hey,
half.
I'll drink to that.
I feel like somebody's going to capture the momentum here early on.
I drink some high quality H2O.
Swinging their way at the end of the first
The
half
Dookie Bowl.
with that drive. Now they get the ball again. It's 2nd down and 10.
All right, play action.
Prescott rolls,
Dak
directing
throws it.
and the pass is thrown
Was
out
going to
of
be
bounds.
intercepted, but it was out of bounds.
All right, let's take a look at our next-gen stats.
Oops. There we go. I do got to mute the game audio for copyrighted music and commercials. Soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. So far, Aaron Donald has a sack, but has been bottled up for most of the night. Ezekiel Elliott has a receiving touchdown and a rushing touchdown.
It is a full-time chore trying to keep 99 out of your backfield.
3rd and 10. Pressure on, but the pass is caught.
Oh, and Dalton Schultz with a first down.
Makes the grab. First down at the 45 of the Rams.
He was a prospect I was very high on.
Schultz isn't the guy that you ordinarily would think of as being the one that was going to get the ball in that big situation.
I enjoyed what he did over in Stanford.
Elliott. Trying to
Zeke
find
with a gain about 3.
to the 42 he goes.
What's going on, Alexander?
2nd and 7. 2 minutes into the second half with the Cowboys on top on opening night.
with the pace of this game, we're seeing a lot of substitution, a lot coming in and out. But when you go at that
all right, they're in a single back.
Keeps that substitution from happening. Which defense wears down first is going to be fun to watch.
All right, Zeke.
We're talking to McCarthy.
Gain of about
I said, hey, look,
3.
positions are obviously, don't turn it over, run the ball, blah, blah, blah. Which every coach will
So it
say.
should be
What's the
3rd and
key? Just
4.
tempo.
Yeah. I tell you, Mike McCarthy he was really sort of open and honest about.
Oh, appreciate that, MicroMike. It's actually about to hit 2.5.
Family was just stunned. They're still there as well.
3rd down and 4 from the 39-yard line.
Whoa.
Scott will be taken down. Back at the 49.
There was a sack. Brockers with a sack on Dak Prescott. 4th down.
You don't hear about him that much because he's got 99 playing alongside him.
Yeah, and he sort of threw a right
Michael
hook
Brockers.
at Connor Williams and knocked him off his feet. And ends up with a path right to
Wow, that was way too easy for that sack.
thing about having a play.
Williams got owned.
Like Aaron Donald on your team, everybody else gets one-on-one blocking.
Chris Jones.
Jones with the punt. Fair catch. Cooper Kupp. Looks like he'll be at the 15-yard line. And I do have to mute the game audio for copywritten music and commercials. Let me check out what exactly that stream did. Yeah, MicroMike, it is knocking on 2.5K for the views on the Detroit Lions stream. I do appreciate everyone who has subscribed. We are 50 away from my goal of 2.5K. We're going to come to Green Bay angry, and Swift is going to get 100 yards. Well, I hope that we do, because we definitely got to get this bad taste out of our mouth that we have not been able to shake off for, 9 games now. So we're almost a whole season in, or we're half a season in and losing. So my Detroit Lions, we got to get it together quick, fast, and in a hurry. Our season depends on it. And if you are a Lions fan, we are used to having a long season. I do miss Jim Caldwell, the most winningest head coach in Detroit Lions franchise history. At least with him, we used to go to the playoffs. Playoffs? Yes, the playoffs. Alexander says, I really want to go to the playoffs. The Gridiron Blitz says, Caldwell paid and chillin'. Absolutely, he is living the good life. He gets to hang out with his wife and his children. Watch football without all the stress from the media. Oh, that's facts. That's facts, Peyton. Lions have a chance. They just got to play better. They got to close out games. I mean, 4 minutes, you got the ball back. I think it was like 2 and some change left. Run the clock. Don't give the ball back to the Bears. All right, Cam Akers. Gain of about 1.
In those years, what is your
2nd and 9?
In the 4 to 5 figures. That's what I remember.
Wow.
Yeah, and I remember that we were.
Oh, they're
family that
horrendous in the
shared,
fourth
and
quarter,
I was told
Peyton.
I had to share.
Mm-hmm. And what'd you get, like 3% of it?
I don't know, $50. I don't remember.
My dad was my high school principal. I got worn out all the time. No breaks. That guy's wearing a few people out as well.
Yeah, I'm not worried about a winning streak. I just want to take a game at a time.
Cowboys up by 1. Rams on their first possession.
All right. Cam Akers,
In the middle of the 20-yard line goes
gain of
Cam
about
Akers.
4.
You know, Al, it's really been
So it's about 3rd and
interesting
5.
first half. This is a very different looking Rams offense. They're getting the ball very quickly out of Goff's hands, and they're not giving these great pass rushers an opportunity. The average
Key in
depth
the
of
building.
target for the
What
Rams
is going on?
2.2 yards. Now, to put that in perspective, his lowest ever for a season is 8. So they don't want these pass rushers getting engaged. A lot of screens, a lot of bootlegs, a lot of quick throws.
Sooner or later, you think they have to air it out. It's 3rd down and 5.
All right, Jared Goff airs it out, got it to Wood.
It's Robert Woods, who was terrific.
Woods with the first down.
But he makes the grab here. His 5th catch of the night for 74 yards on a first down.
Yeah, and with all these tight formations out here, it is just so easy to get out to the flat and be able to create some space.
I need
They
those
don't put it
yardage.
out there.
All right,
Nice screen set up here. Gerald Everett.
Gerald Everett
In the ball.
got the first down. There's a flag on the play.
Stays in the possession of Everett for the moment. A gain of 13 pending. Tony Correnti.
An eligible member of the offense illegally downfield on the pass. Number 77. 5-yard penalty remains. First down.
That's the 38-year-old
All right,
Andrew Whitworth.
Andrew Whitworth, guilty man.
Gotta get a head start.
Come on, we need some points from Jared Goff.
38 years old, allowed only 1 sack a season ago, and he just creeped down there. It wasn't anything blatant. He just kind of a couple yards downfield and got caught.
Ambled.
Amble, very good. So like my horses.
First and 15
Goff.
in the pass caught. That's Gerald Everett making the grab
Gerald
here.
Everett again.
And he'll pick up about 7 or 8.
You know, Gerald Everett is a guy that had some
All right,
dynamic
second
plays
down.
after the catch a season ago as well. So they've got playmakers at the tight end position. They just haven't played them a lot.
All right, second
because
and
of
8.
the fact that they've been so focused on that 11 personnel. But you've seen a much more balanced attack tonight with how they're using those tight ends.
I hope so. We need him. We need Kenny Galladay.
Almost got him to jump again. Woods in motion. Brown
All right, Malcolm Brown. Got some good yardage.
Line, setting up 3rd and short. Jalen Smith in on the stop.
Believe it's 3rd and 4.
There's Jalen Smith here and playing that will linebacker position.
Yes, we need to re-sign Kenny Galladay. Oh, there we go. First down by Jared Goff.
Which doesn't happen very often. Picks up
I
the
definitely
first down
needed that.
3rd and short.
No matter who my quarterback was, even if he's Tom Brady, I'm running that play at least twice a game because it completely screws up the run defense.
Goff airs it out. Oh, got a first down by Robert Woods. Robert Woods
All the way down to the 25-yard line. So
got it to the
Woods'
25.
Continues. If you have him in your fantasy league, you're in good shape right now. 6 for 107 yards.
The Rams do that so well. They bring somebody underneath the linebackers, and inevitably they jump it, and then they hit these routes right behind them. They probably do this better than any team in the league, and you know it's coming, and yet as a linebacker, you can't help yourself. That guy's standing right in front of you, and then they sneak in the receiver behind you.
Akers, the
Robert
running
Woods, 6 receptions for 105 yards.
back. Play clock is all the way down to 2. And now Goff has to spend
All right.
a timeout.
There is a timeout. Los Angeles.
20. You know, Chris, this is an interesting game in so many ways. We were trying to figure it out. And, you know, the Cowboys are a minimal favorite. But two of the more, I want to say, mysterious teams in the league coming into the year. You don't know, could they win 6? Could they win 12?
I'm going for Jared Goff and the Rams from the Rams, and I'm going for Greg Zerling from the Dallas Cowboys. I need the kicker and quarterback to do well.
Obviously, trying to get his club off to a great start, but I've been impressed with the play on both sides. Maybe in particular with the Cowboys, since they've had such key injuries already in this game.
at the 26-yard line.
All righty. Handoff.
Breaking the tackle, but
Gain of 1 by Malcolm Brown.
to the 25. So what about pro
Oh,
football
I'm sorry. That
fantasy
was Cam
quarters downtown
Akers.
Cincinnati, Ohio. Playoff berth for the Rams, 46%. Division title. They're in a tough division with San Francisco, Arizona, and Seattle. And they give you, you guys give them a 1 in 16 chance to get to the Super Bowl.
There you go. Well, having this offensive line and having Bob Havenstein back is making a difference. This is a different looking team because of the play of the offensive line so far.
Jared Goff.
And that's reaching up, making
Oh,
the
got the
20-yard line.
completion.
Swung down is Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp with the reception.
And that'll bring up another key third down and 3 with 6.5 to go in the third.
I've got to say, Sean McVay had a great game plan coming in here. He really did. He is not giving these pass rushers a chance. He read all the newspaper articles. He knew what they were doing in camp as far as gathering all these tremendous pass rushers. And so far, it has been the quickness of the ball coming
All right,
out
third
of
and
Jared
3.
Goff's hands that has made the difference in this game.
Higbee in motion.
Third and 3 under pressure. Gets it away.
Oh, Robert Woods.
Good grab by Reynolds.
Oh.
Get to the end zone. Stop
Got
at
it
the
down
1-yard
at the
line.
1. Nope.
Woods
Down
for
at the
moment
2.
saves the touchdown as Josh Reynolds makes the catch and sets up a first down and goal.
Oh, that was Reynolds. All right.
Trayvon Diggs can believe it.
From the 2-yard line. Come to the line.
Malcolm Brown with a touchdown.
Malcolm Brown.
Touchdown Rams.
Third down conversions. In fact, they were 3 for 3 on third down.
What's going on, Brayton?
11 plays, 85 yards.
There have been some great runs after the catch tonight, and this one in particular was a huge play. Just perfect coverage by Trayvon Diggs, and he just didn't make the play. And then on the final play, Andrew Whitworth with a tremendous reach block on the outside. What a
EG,
night so far.
EG's been doing good. He did have a couple penalties.
Sloman for the point after.
Slowman,
So the Rams
field goal is good.
5.5 left.
It is 20-14, and I do have to mute the game audio for copywritten music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. Yeah, I want to see Big V as well. Vitae need to play. I don't like Crosby. I need to see our high-ticket right tackle play for the Detroit Lions. Just like I need to see Kenny Golladay play. I need to see our third overall pick in Jeffrey Okudah. I need to see him play as well. Not watching, just listening to you. Well, I appreciate that. Listening better than watching. Appreciate that, Mike. If you guys are not subscribed to the Infinite Sports Network, we have a YouTube channel. Also check out the website and also check out my description for all the members. The Gridiron Blitz, Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike, Noble Sports Entertainment, the Derrn, Mark Orum from Orum's Forum, Antonio Hightower, and the Derrn. Gridiron Blitz says, I have a Lions headache. You know, this is actually the first game I really don't have a Lions headache. Oh, appreciate that. The Gridiron Blitz. That is the website for Infinite Sports Network. Mike. MicroMike says, I got to take a big pee. Hey, Mike, Pinky got to go pay.
Goff.
All righty, we are back.
Remaining in the
Rams
third
are set
quarter.
to kick it back to the Dallas
Took an early
Cowboys.
lead. Cowboys caught him at the end of the half. And now LA back on top after that 85-yard drive.
Kick is up, and we got a touchback.
Here. So,
Ball
one of
is
the
going to be
coaches
placed at the
obviously
25-yard
sees
line.
guys
When you
one-on-one,
look at the
they had
feeling of
virtual
these
meetings.
what's great is I continue to be able to come on here and say the same things. The engagement, the way that you guys have been able to communicate, the way that you guys have been able to work in unison with your coaches, continuing to learn the systems, we're putting ourselves in a position to be ready to roll. And that's all we can do right now. That's exactly what we're doing.
And that's how coaching had to be done until the guys could.
All right, Michael Gallup with a first down.
There. You know, what surprised me is we've seen all the things that the coaches had to do, the COVID and all that. We thought that the play would be really ragged around the league the first week. Kansas City the other night was great. Very few penalties, too. So the play's been much better than anybody thought.
Yeah, and the tackling has almost been vicious out here. There was a real concern that that would be the worst of what was going on.
Ezekiel Elliott,
As you just saw right there, it has been pretty darn good.
gain of maybe one on the
Fox
play.
taking Elliott down.
You know, Morgan Fox is a guy that doesn't get a lot of credit, but he does provide a little pass rush help. And then every once in a while, he'll flash one like this, too. He has been tremendous. He sort of comes in to spell Michael Brockers, but he is no slouch.
Meanwhile, Tyler Biadasz has to come in for at least one play because you saw Williams' shoe come off. So a new left guard in at the moment. And the pass is incomplete.
All right.
Biadasz
Incomplete.
taking
Pass was
over
intended
just the one
for
play, and now
Amari Cooper.
Williams has his shoe back on and returns.
Yeah, Biadasz is a guy that they think is going to be playing that center position here sooner rather than later. He is one of those Wisconsin power blockers, and it sounds familiar. That was exactly what Travis Frederick was, too.
Frederick retiring.
Schultz in motion.
Third down and 9.
Prescott,
Prescott wobbly pass made in 10.
incomplete.
Oh, flag out.
And the flag is down
All right, there's a flag on the play.
at the Rams 40-yard line. Going to be against L.A.
It was definitely Jalen Ramsey out there and had him pretty locked up. It looked like the receiver is trying to work his way outside through Ramsey.
There is no foul for pass interference.
I think
The
that's a
pass
good
was
call.
hit at the
No.
line. Therefore, fourth down.
All right, no flag. They picked it up.
Maybe Aaron.
What's going on, 2K Place? Welcome back, brother.
Oh, boy, Aaron Donald got right under.
And then Kaiser hit the ball, but Donald gets the assist here.
Well, you go back and you watch the tape after any game that Aaron Donald plays, and you go, he's in on every play. Or else they've double teamed him or triple teamed him, and nobody in the league is.
All right, 4th and 9. They are set to punt.
The left-footed Chris Jones.
All right, fair catch. Ball's at the 27.
4:22 left.
And I do have to mute the game audio for copyrighted music and commercials as soon as the game resumes. I do resume the game audio. What is going on, Preston Lands? How's it going? Mike had to let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Preston Land says he's doing good. That's what's up. MicroMike says, I like eggs. Well, I like omelets. $2K Play says, I like bricks. Well, this entire offseason, I wanted the Detroit Lions to say they like to do sacks to the face, and we came up with the soft D. What was the score of that game, Preston? Because you said Seahawks did good today. What was the score today? I know. I don't know what the final score was, but I know that Russell Wilson had a crazy day today. I think he threw for over 300 yards. I think it was like 320 yards or something like that through the air. Wow, no head coach has won a Super Bowl with two teams.
And is now coaching Vegas. Mike McCarthy.
All right, first and 10, Jared Goff.
Outside Lambeau Field because of that Super Bowl win back in
See what they do. Cam Akers is in. They hand the ball off.
Straight up the middle. Henderson.
Gain of about 3.
The other day, he was bitter. And he admitted it when he got fired by Green Bay. He's sitting around. He doesn't even want to watch the game.
I mean, I would like the Rams to win. I do think that the Dallas Cowboys will win. But really, I want Jared Goff to go off. Ooh, almost. Incomplete. I want Jared Goff to go off, and I need Greg Zerling to go off as well. I got one player from each team. Got the Cowboys kicker and the Rams quarterback.
Which they really have not been able to do.
There's that defense minus the guy in the middle vein.
All right, Malcolm Brown's in the backfield.
Out for the night.
Cooper Kupp in motion.
Signal caller as well, 3rd down and 7.
Goff throws it. Oh, intercepted.
Intercepted here by Awuzie. And still running around. Stayed in bounds and finally gets taken down.
All right, Cooper Kupp with the tackle.
So the first interception of the season, and that was caused in good measure by Aldon Smith coming in.
Well, I definitely did not need that to happen. There was an interception by Jared Goff. 2K plays his thought maker for MVP. Let me check my fantasy league. Jared Goff has 9 points. Well, 9.32 points. So, yeah, he is not performing well. Tyrod Taylor did not perform well. But in my other league, Josh Allen put up 28 points. What is going on, Hollywood 80? Oh, I resetted the points and the hours, so everything started at 0 for a brand new season. Yeah, 2K plays. You're in the one where I have Jared Goff starting. I'm in 2 leagues. I got James Conner and Greg Zerling. Zerling has 2 points on 2 extra points. And then in my other league, I got 2 playing tomorrow. No, 3 playing tomorrow. 4 playing tomorrow. Got Gianno Smith, Chris Boswell, Denver defense, and Justin Simmons playing tomorrow, as well as James Conner. You said it keeps glitching? That is so weird.
Mm-hmm. At the 39 after the interception.
Oh, spin move by Ezekiel Elliott.
And boy, you talk about getting away with
That spin got him some good yardage.
You can see why as we show you the replay here on the interception.
Yeah, it was definitely a blow to the helmet of Jared Goff. This interception should not have counted. And it's a little bit difficult to believe they didn't see it. And if Goff
that should have been hands
right
to the
away
face.
Started complaining, maybe he draws it, but that one was missed. That was a big miss.
2nd and 5. Prescott throwing and incomplete.
Oh, flag on the play.
Cooper's going to get the flag that he is seeking.
Aaron Donald's a good guy. So is Dak. They're having a few conversations too.
Pass interference. Defense number 59. Ball's placed at the spot of the foul and an automatic first down.
It's on Micah Kaiser.
Micah Kaiser, pass interference.
Virginia.
Yeah, well, as you might imagine, you try to stop Aaron Donald any way you can. Sometimes they call that a hold, sometimes they don't. Got away with one there.
Prescott fires to the outside.
Oh,
That's caught here by
Amari Cooper got the first down.
Picks up enough for a first down, so that will move the chains to the 19-yard line with under 3 to play. In the 3rd, Rams on top on opening night, 20-14.
You do have to give Brandon Staley a little credit, though. A lot of changeover, and maybe the biggest one being Corey Littleton at the middle linebacker position. He's a guy greatly missed with his athleticism out there.
Financial situation wound up playing in
Ezekiel Elliott.
Ezekiel Elliott totes it to the
Gained about 5 yards on that play.
But you talk about a lot of talent. I mean, Clay Matthews, Dante Fowler, Nicole Roby-Coleman, who was their nickel, Eric Weddle, one of the great safeties of all time. This is a team that has endured some real change, and not even talking about
Hey,
offense.
welcome to the life of a Detroit Lions fan, Hollywood 80.
defensive change from Wade Phillips. Prescott throws, and it's in.
We're up 17 points. Last year we were up 18 points.
Michael Brockers forcing the issue. 3rd down and 5.
All right, 3rd and 5. A minute 58 remains in the 3rd quarter. It is 20-14. The Rams on defense and with the lead.
Elliott is flanked out here to the far right.
And the Dallas Cowboys in the red zone.
Lamb has caught 4 passes tonight for 57.
Dak, no good. For Amari Cooper, I don't think he realized that ball was coming to him.
Can't handle it, so it's 4th down and 5.
Yeah, I know that pain, Hollywood. I know that pain.
Elliott on this swing route, but they don't recognize the man coverage, so Dak Prescott had to come off of where he wanted to go with the ball.
Yeah, Cooper never looked back, and the pass was low to begin with.
All right, Greg Zerline. It's going for a field goal. Let's go. I need these points.
33-yard field goal attempt.
Zerline, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Let's go. All right, I do have to mute the game audio for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio, and the Cowboys are down 3. they put a lot of pressure now back on the Rams because they only are enjoying a 3-point lead and still got another quarter to go. Hey, appreciate that, Byron Franklin. Welcome to the family. You're definitely an MVP, brother. I would be a little bit more hyped, but my voice is kind of gone from the Detroit Lions game. The Lions are my team, and I was going crazy. Hence why I had 2,500 views on that stream. Do appreciate each and every single one that did come out for that game. We had a blast. All right, we got a touchback.
All right, for Jared Goff.
Oh, I do have to mute that. That is copywritten music. Yeah, the Gridiron Blitz is not enjoying today. For me, I take a game at a time from now on because, hey, technically I shouldn't be here today. So I take a game at a time and enjoy each time hanging out with you guys in the chat.
Akers, the running back. Florida State rookie. Carried the ball 11 times tonight for 28.
All right, play action.
Goff's going to take off.
Goff
Run of the night,
gained about
4 yards.
4 yards on that play.
2nd and 6.
That's the first time they've actually had it covered. And there's Dak
Goff took
Prescott.
off running.
You know, Al, I know he went through a lot this past
Yeah, I
week,
hope George Kittle's good too.
about his brother and his own issues.
I don't have him in my fantasy leagues,
I gotta
but
tell you, he's one of my
I do
favorites.
respect a good tight end.
Is something special, and I think he's going to be a Cowboy for a long time.
All right, Cam Akers
Playing on the franchise tag. Here's
gained about 3, maybe 4 on that play.
to, Prescott the other day, and one of the questions was, you know,
The NFL only has maybe about a handful of good tight ends.
A lot of folks talking about it. He said, I just want to help people.
There's Travis Kelce, George Kittle.
Who are dealing with what I'm dealing with, and they're not, you know, the
Don't sleep on Gianno Smith.
Dallas
He is an
Cowboys.
up-and-comer.
A lot of people
Same
were
with
surprised
T.J.
he
Hawkinson.
said, hey,
He's going to be an up-and-comer.
and make this known. 3rd down and 3.
And one guy I was very high on that's on the Cowboys, Dalton Schultz. Oh, the ball's up in the air and almost intercepted.
The Cowboys put the blitz on. Diggs was there and almost came down with it with a half minute to go in the 3rd.
All right.
Well, they're
The
starting to
Rams
bring
have to
pressure
punt
now.
it.
Jalen Smith's going to come right up the middle here, and they are on the attack. They are not going to let Goff just sit back there comfortably anymore. And I tell you, I really thought that Diggs was going to come down with that one. He has some of the softest hands of any defensive back, a former wide receiver when he got to Alabama, and wasn't able to corral that one.
All right, Hecker set to punt it.
Explosive one. Back to receive the kick. Johnny Hecker, one of the best in the league. Flag is thrown.
Oh, there is a flag. Oh, there's going to be more flags coming out.
It starts. Hecker goes to the ground, but he's fine, we think.
John Fossil's on the attack, too.
False start. Offense number 58. 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down.
All right.
Action against the kicker did not warrant unnecessary roughness.
Wow.
But it was a good try. Justin Hollins, who they just picked up from Denver.
Usually you breathe on a punter, they're getting a 15-yard penalty.
4th down and 8 now from the 27.
I ain't mad at that, though.
Does it warrant it or well?
He was trying to move out the way. I would have never called that.
Warrant debate. We've never had
Booming kick.
All right. Wow. Ball's at the 14. Ball's at the 25, 30. Down at the 30 by CeeDee Lamb.
So what do we have next week?
Oh, I do have to mute that. There was some copyrighted music. Ooh. Are we getting the Patriots and Seahawks? Is that what Sunday Night Football next week? Yes, indeed. All right, let's go. Ezekiel Elliott says, I ain't going down without a fight.
And that's going to take us to the
Picks up about 8 on that. That should do the third quarter in, and it is. We are at the end of 3, 20-17. What? How am I wigging out? Yeah, I'm doing Thursday night football, Sunday night football, Monday night football all year long. And I'll be doing probably the Detroit Lions all year long. What's going on, Sip Detroit? It's whatever 2K plays. The invite is whatever email you put with that league. So it's whatever email that I sent you the initial one, and you created your account. That's the login email. So all you gotta do is log in. It's on Yahoo Fantasy. Oh, wow, I did drop some frames. Dropped 649, 3%, or 0.3%. You and Grid had me rolling at work today. Nothing but love and laughs. Absolutely. And that's what it's all about. It's all about laughter. Even if our team sucks booty cheeks, you know, after 50 some odd years or 60 some odd years, almost 70 years, you kind of get used to it. But I will say this, I do demand more from my team. There is no reason why you cannot win week 1. There is no reason why you take a lead in 3 quarters, and in that 4th quarter, give it up. I have a 0 excuse policy, and that will go into my 0 excuse policy. All right, we are back. Start of the 4th. 2nd and 1. Zeke gets the first down. Ball's at the 50.
Tonight, big night for him. He's been the workhorse, 18 carries, 82 yards, and there it is, brought to you by Pepsi, the Sunday Night Football Fan Zone. Folks, checking it out.
All right, Ezekiel Elliott again. Whoa. Got a good yardage.
Let's go to Michelle.
I've talked with a number of NFL defenders about
gained about 7 on that play.
Tackle, and this week I asked Zeke. He said, I like to wear guys down, and I know I'm going to get the home run eventually.
What in the world?
First, 2nd quarter, I'm not really looking for the home run. I'll wait for this
Dak
play.
Prescott completed to Amari Cooper.
He gets a little stronger as the game goes on.
Ball's down at the 32-yard line.
Set the tone early and bring it to the defenders. And people look at running backs.
They're getting closer to the red zone.
The way I look at it, Zeke said, is I go
Zeke has 19 rushes for 88 yards and a touchdown. Also has a touchdown through the air. 2 receptions, 29 yards.
Some of these tackles tonight. I mean, this has been great football. I'm stunned at the quality of this play.
They give Zeke a break. Pollard is back in.
Dak throws it. Completed to Amari Cooper for first down.
It was Ramsey covering him. Big time marquee matchup there.
You know, the sign of a great tackle is when they can get wrong-footed and slightly out of position and still make the block. The one thing you know about Tyron Smith is if he gets his hands on you, you're not going anywhere. That man has some of the strongest hands of anybody who's ever played this game.
All right, Pollard. Gain of about 5, maybe 4.
I think Pollard has really done
Second
a nice
down.
job, too, of spelling Ezekiel Elliott. They're not losing that much. When
Rams
he's
better
coming
bust
in the
that
game. He has
Cowgirls.
the ability as a receiver. He has the ability as a runner. He's much more, a little faster, a little flashier, whatever you want to say. But it is
Okay.
not a
Better
huge
beat the
drop-off
Cowgirls.
like maybe it has been at some other points in the past.
Good
Ball's
yin
at the
and yang.
14-yard line.
2nd and 6. Prescott fires.
Oh, almost intercepted.
3rd down intended for the tight end, Dalton Schultz. Again, Blake Jarwin out for the night, the #1 tight end. So Schultz seeing the majority of the action.
Yeah, this little grab and pull move that you've been seeing from Aaron Donald tonight has really been effective. Even when you get Connor Williams kind of into his body a little bit, he's able to pull and go around. And I tell you, his feet are something else.
3rd and 6.
Ezekiel Elliott.
He's going to take it to the 11-yard line. So they'll be 3 yards
They
short
are short.
of the 1st down with the chance to tie the game with a field goal.
Yeah, you say, why do you do that? And the reason you do that is because the box
4th
count
and 3.
is so much in your favor. So you come up there probably with 2 plays.
Offense
called,
is still on the
and decision's
field.
already made that you're going to go for it on 4th down anyway.
At least to line up for it. The field goal group started out. Now they're back. So 4th and 3. Stew the chance to tie it with a field goal, assuming they snap it. And
All right, they're going for it.
And Prescott's going to throw, and it's going to be.
Oh, turnover on downs.
Will be short. CD
Turnover on downs.
to gain. Jordan Fuller.
This game got interesting.
Ohio State, and they
I do have to mute the game audio for copyright music. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. But there was a turnover on downs. They were in the red zone. Ball was at the 11-yard line. They were short. I don't know if it was me, though, with 4 yards and I got Ezekiel Elliott in the backfield, I'm handing it off. And tell him, rumble, young man, rumble. I might not like the Cowboys, but, hey, I give credit where credit's due. And Ezekiel Elliott is one of the greater running backs in this league. I think Christian McCaffrey is the best running back in the league, but second has to be between Kamara and Ezekiel Elliott. And because Ezekiel Elliott is more of that all-around back, I'm going to give him the nod. And at third, best running back in the league is, for me, is definitely Alvin Kamara. But another name don't sleep on is J.K. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins is going to be a real deal. I did a video on J.K. Dobbins, and actually that one almost had 2,000 views on it. What's going on, twin? Miss Johnson in the building. How's it going? Yeah, at least they should have tied it up. You know, if you're going to go for it, you got to give it to your running back. Dak Prescott is not Aaron Rodgers. You got a for real good running back. Go give it to him. He's still young. Go let him go earn them earn them hard yards if you're going to go for it on 4th down. That's what I would do. Best case scenario, he gets your 1st down, he gets you a touchdown. Worst case scenario, We did resume.
Goff throwing out of the end zone.
Malcolm Brown
Brown's had a big night to the
got it to the
16
16-yard line.
Running back goes.
But, I mean, worst case scenario, you do pick up that first down.
And run 12 times for 55.
All right, let's watch Jordan Fuller now. He is going to have to get around so much traffic. Watch number.
Yeah, that was
32.
Jordan Fuller that made the tackle on C.D. Lamb.
Fuller has to go around the top of that. He didn't care. The three-time academic All-American out of Ohio State figured it out and got it done. That was a tremendous play.
The 6th-round draft choice got the better of the 1st-round draft choice on that one.
Go.
All right, Jared Goff throws it. Got it to Cooper Kupp down at the 30.
Downfield at the 30-yard line. First down, L.A.
Great play fake there.
We still got a lot of time left.
Jalen Smith.
There's 10.5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Cooper Kupp, whose father and grandfather both played in the NFL and each spent some time with the Cowboys years ago. Toss back.
Malcolm Brown. Oh, Malcolm Brown got a real decent game.
Of course, it was Gurley. He was the guy. Brown came off the bench. Brown is now in his 6th year. And he's been the main guy tonight on the ground with 61 yards. The rookie Akers has 32.
He's the one that they trust with the pass protection, but tonight he's been much more than that. He's been fantastic running the ball.
Deep downfield.
Oh.
Incomplete, intended for Van Jefferson, the rookie.
Van Jefferson dropped that. It was in his hands.
Jefferson had him beat.
3rd down and 4.
Just a little bit too high. Yeah, he got two hands.
No, he should have had that. That was a legit drop.
6-1. 2nd-round pick. Akers is back in now on a 3rd down and 4.
All right, Jared Goff.
They've got a one-on-one down here at the bottom. Going to empty the backfield. To
3 seconds.
Make sure it is one-on-one. It is. He'll throw it deep.
Yeah, Jefferson.
Oh, got a first down. Higbee.
Higbee into Dallas territory. Tackled by Worley. A first down.
It's exactly why you flank the running back out. What it does is confirm the fact that that's a man coverage. As soon as he got it, he could have done whatever he wanted to do. This was the option that he liked the best, and why not?
Hollywood 80.
At the end of last year became his favorite target, and that was a big conversion.
Rams have had a great amount of success tonight on 3rd down. They're 9 of 15. And that translates to a big time of possession advantage normally.
Whoa.
Spinning.
Cam Akers. Positive yardage. Falls forward.
You know, the funny thing, Chris, is they picked Akers in the
That should have been a negative yard play.
They loved Clyde Edwards-Helaire, but they didn't have a 1st-round draft choice. So Kansas City got him at the end. We saw what he did the other night. And they wind up with a kid who should be pretty good in the long run.
Yeah. How good a fit was Clyde Edwards-Helaire, though,
Oh.
for Kansas City?
I do got to mute the game audio for copyright music and commercials. And we are back.
He has found a way to survive and create. And I tell you, it's a nice combination along with Malcolm Brown.
2nd and 6. Give it to him again.
Cam Akers.
3rd down and 3. You know, one of the reasons the Rams didn't
About
have a
2
first
yards
is
shy of a
they spent
first.
a ton of currency to get Goff a few years ago.
Should be 3rd and
Jalen
2.
Ramsey, that cost him 2. A wise man once told me, if you go into a draft without a #1 draft choice, it's like playing chess without a queen.
That's hard to do.
It's very hard.
That's hard to do. Lose a lot of matches like that.
The wise man was Aristotle. Harvey Aristotle, a friend of mine from Santa Barbara.
You went to the track with.
3rd down and 2 at the 40. Malcolm Brown.
Malcolm Brown with a first down.
For a first down, he flagged, though.
There is the flag.
Scrimmage.
I think this might be a wide receiver coming down. So many times, if that defensive back turns his back, you can make contact in the back, and Robert Woods was on that right side. It's a frustrating block because you know you have to get there, come down as hard as you can, and as soon as you get there, he turns his back, and you end up with a penalty.
Illegal block in the back. Offense number 17. 10-yard penalty.
Oh, wow.
Third down.
That's huge.
And this is what they're expected to do with the Rams. I mean, these wideouts have to block. So here he comes down hard inside. And the minute he got there, Xavier Woods turned his back, made the play. It's a good play by him.
Puts it back to midfield, where it'll be third down and 12. They spotted at the 49-yard line.
But what it does now for the Cowboys is it gives these pass rushers a chance. This is their moment right now. They have to make a play right
All right,
here.
3rd and 10.
Because you can't go with the quick throw if you're Jared Goff. You're going to have to try and drive it down the field just a bit. Here's Dallas's chance.
Rams converting 60% on third down. Can they do it again? They need 12.
All right, Hollywood, have a great night, brother.
Right, Chris, exactly right. Swallowed him up,
And there is a sack.
His first game
Alden
in 5
Smith.
years, and making his presence very much felt tonight.
Yeah. Alden Smith has been fantastic tonight. I know the ball's come out so quickly that he really just has not had a chance to have a huge impact rushing the passer. This guy might end up with 15 sacks this year. I tell you, Al, he has been really impressive to me.
And his life together. No mileage on him the last 5 years, at least in terms of football. Lamb is back to receive the kick. Johnny Hecker.
All right, Hecker punts it.
Lamb calls for the fair catch and collects
Down at the 11, maybe 12-yard line.
22.
And I do have to mute the game audio. Dallas with the ball. Down 3. We are in the fourth quarter. We got 6:22 remaining. Gridiron blitz. Yeah, Alden Smith is stepping up. Greg Zerling has 5 points. Jared Goff has 10 points. Hey, Miss Johnson, we call Grid the Incredible Hulk. He stays mad. Just having some fun, brother. But I definitely appreciate all 15 of you in the building. Definitely means a lot to me. If you are new, we do all the primetime games and the Detroit Lions.
Kansas City at the Chargers. So let's clean up after.
All right. Ball is at the 12-yard line. 6:22 remains.
It's the home of the Chargers as well as the Rams.
Dallas hands it off. Zeke Gains about 4 on the play.
The Raiders with Jason Witten, 1 target, 1 reception, 2 yards, 37 straight games with at least 1 catch.
I'm thinking about making a comeback too.
What do you think? In what sport?
I don't know. Certainly not golf.
2nd and 7. Take that to the pool hall.
Prescott. Oh, got it to Zeke for gain of about 1.
Running down. Every 3rd down becomes important. 3rd down and 5.
You know, they go to the no huddle, but they didn't get there soon enough to prevent the substitution. They should have been right on it.
Rams get their right personnel in.
All right, Prescott
Flanking Prescott. Stays in the block.
throws it. Got it to Cooper. Cooper lost it.
He may have had control of it. The Rams.
It might be a fumble recovered.
He put the pop on him as the ball got there.
That's one of those trap defenses that are so hard
Nope,
to read.
it wasn't. 4th down, though.
Is an interception fumble, actually catch fumble, recovered by the Rams. First down.
Oh,
Rams jumped right
they
on
did
it.
get a
See it
fumble.
again. Does he have control 2 feet down?
Watch Ramsey flip it around. We used to see the Patriots do that all the time. It looks like Ramsey's on a defense to cover down the field, but he never was. I think that's going to be called incomplete.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, you look at this thing. We'll get Terry McCauley in here for a second.
Yeah, Al, you said it right. Control 2 feet down, then he has to have the ball long enough to perform an act common to the game. He clearly does not have the ball long enough to perform an act common to the game. This should be reversed to incomplete.
All right, it is getting officially reviewed.
You know, the challenge, this one, this is what was ruled as a turnover.
It is 5 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. They're reviewing if it was a fumble
Bring the tablet out.
by Amari Cooper.
All right, let's go back to the trap defense here one time. You'll see Ramsey. He's going to spin out and then come back and look for this out cut because when it's man coverage, you're expecting.
Hey, thanks,
inside guy
Miss
to go
Johnson.
out. It's exactly what he does. There's Ramsey. Instead of a first down, you almost get a turnover. Really clever play call.
So they'll reverse this. It will be an incomplete pass.
I'll tell you, it's the one thing I have been impressed with Brandon Staley's defense is that it is very hard to read pre-snap. They are giving them one look, and once the ball is snapped, they are getting something completely different.
That's that Vic Fangio effect.
Punt unit out on the field with 5:03. Correnti will confirm what we already know.
After review, the receiver never did catch the football. Therefore, it's an incomplete pass. It'll be 4th down and 5 at the 17-yard line. With the game clock operator, please reset the game clock to 5:10. 5:10. Thank you.
All right, 5 minutes and 10 seconds on the game clock. 4th and 5.
With the strategy, with the Rams getting the ball and the 3-point lead.
Great field position.
Chris Jones about to punt it.
Plenty of time, but if they can sustain a long drive, they can bleed the clock down. This will be Jones' 4th punt of the night. He's averaged only 34 per. This much better. And Kupp's going to back up, call for a fair catch.
All right, Cooper Kupp.
Back at the 28-yard line.
Let's take a look at the night from all.
Oop, I do have to mute the game audio for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. Damian says, can't believe I'm saying this, but come on, Cowgirls. All right, we are back.
Punt by Jones. Rams start from the 29. keep it on the ground. Brown.
Malcolm Brown
Run.
with a gain of 8.
Stopped at the 37, making it 2nd down and 2.
What's going on,
I just wanna
Phoenix
show you
Hunter?
the difference here in the Rams in 2020 and what they were doing before. Watch these guys get this way down the field. Last year you would see them and they would be going horizontal. Right now they have the Cowboys going backwards, and that is just makes all the difference in the world because it also sets up all the play action, all the bootleg off of it.
See the numbers on Brown, a career high in rushing yards tonight.
Yeah, that's crazy that the 49ers lost.
That many chances. But tonight has been his night. And a little more here. And a
All right, first down.
So they can
Malcolm
move
Brown.
the clock down now. The ball is at the 40-yard line. Move the chains clock down to 4 minutes.
A real chance for a defining moment for this football.
Yeah,
team
Lions blow a
in this
lead.
stadium
Absolutely.
If they can run out the clock from here.
Same old Lions, man.
Offense
Same old
live
Lions.
For this situation. Now, as a play caller, you don't want to take
Love
too
'em,
many
but man.
chances. You don't want to turn it over. But man, if you can turn it around and hand it to Malcolm Brown, and that offensive line comes off, and you can get a couple of first downs, that's what makes you really happy.
And Goff taking the play clock all the way down.
Might go play action here and take a shot.
Snaps it on 2.
All right, play action.
Play action, but Goff's now going to run.
Jared Goff runs.
Staying in bounds
Gain of a few.
for a gain of 5.
I was surprised he didn't take that shot to Cup down the field.
And now the Cowboys are going to have to take a timeout. Their first.
They had exactly what they wanted.
All right, Dallas calls their first timeout of the second half.
Going to go out and break to the outside, and he's open. Now, how open? He was open by 2 or 3 yards in the NFL. That's all you can ask for right there. That's big time open.
Wow.
That's game
Cooper
ending.
Kupp was wide
Close
open.
to it.
And Sean saying, why didn't you throw the ball?
Didn't we draw it up that way? Rams big advantage, time of possession.
All right, 2nd and 6.
They've run 10 more plays than have the Cowboys tonight. Brown.
Malcolm Brown.
Has a little bit of a crease. He's up to the 48-yard line.
Gain of a couple.
And timeout is taken here. So now you're going to a very big 3rd and 3 coming up. Very big because the Rams.
What's going on? Believe the hype.
Down to 1 timeout plus the 2-minute warning. The fan zone again. Man, I wish they were here. Don't you?
You just miss the energy.
Oh, sure.
You do, and you know the players do too.
Well, we're here. I mean, you know, we got in.
What? Michelle always looks the best, no matter what.
No
She
kidding.
always looks the best.
That woman knows how to.
Can't
pick
believe there is
pictures,
actual
man. I'm telling you.
cutouts.
Aren't you just a little more impressed with her now than you ever were?
A little. We're taking her to Del Mar tomorrow.
All right, 3rd down and 3 to go.
3rd down and 3 from the 47. Here's Brown.
Malcolm Brown.
Brown cannot get the first down. That's Diggs.
4th and 1.
His brother is Stefan, the former Viking, now with the Buffalo Bills. So it's 4th down, and Dallas will get the ball back.
Just a big time play by Diggs. He's going to come flying into the open field, and he has to make this tackle on this big back, and he got it done. Such a physical guy at Alabama. I really enjoyed watching him play. He wasn't, you know, a 4-4 kind of cornerback, but man, he played tough on the edge. He was a great tackler.
All right, Hecker
Just showed
set to
up
punt
right
it.
there.
4th and 1, so McVay sends the punt group in. He's not going to take the chance. You got Cedric Wilson back there. His first punt receive of the night at the 9-yard line. So 2:28. They've got the 2-minute warning. They've got 1 timeout in a 3-point game on opening night. Last year, 1-6 in 1-possession games, and that really did them in. It's the 2nd worst record in the NFL in 1-possession games. Last year, the team wound up 8-8. They led the league in total offense. Jerry Jones wants to see his club pick up a win on opening night. Last year they were 3-0, as were the Rams, but neither team made the playoffs. So here we go. Prescott to the outside. Caught Cooper, but short gain there. Jalen Ramsey with the tackle.
All right.
Clock keeps moving.
2nd down.
That time they had Aaron Donald out there on the rookie Terrence Steele. Let's see if they try and take advantage of that.
Appreciate the 23 in the building.
2nd and 6.
First down, Cowboys.
Cooper again.
Amari Cooper
taken
with
down
the
by
first
Ramsey,
down.
And that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
All right. We got 2 minutes remaining. I do have to mute the game audio for copyright music and commercials as soon as the commercials are over. And we are back from the 2-minute warning. I do resume the game audio. Hey, that is crazy that Washington picked up that win. Yeah, I need Jared Goff to go off, and I need the Dallas Cowboys kicker to go off. Greg Zerling. He does have 5 points for me. And Jared Goff still hasn't got 11 yet. He is at 10.6. If you are new in the chat, you play fantasy football, let me know how your team is doing. Wow, believe the hype. You got a solid squad. Oh, it's all good. Believe the hype. I do want to appreciate each and every single one of you guys that did come out for that Detroit Lions stream of mine. It is crossing 2,500 views. Actually, we did cross 2,500, so I do appreciate that. All right, we are back.
Regulation, and the catch is made and spun down by Darius Williams is Amari Cooper. So this time they put Williams on him. Takes him down after a gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Gotta go. Just one timeout.
All right, Dak Prescott. Oh! Michael Floyd, or Leonard Floyd.
The Chicago Bear who comes over here for a breath of fresh air and a new start with a big sack.
Well, Terrence Steele's hung in there pretty good, but he got the taken advantage of on that one.
4-man rush, 3rd and 13. Prescott's going to run.
Dak Prescott. Wow.
The ball is out, but after he was down. She can have a 4th.
3rd and 13. It is 4th and inches.
Gotta go. Gotta
Dak
go. You gotta
Prescott.
go fast. You got to assume you're going to make this.
A minute to go. Can they keep the game alive? 4th and inches.
Oh, Ezekiel Elliott gets the first down.
Clock keeps rolling. Want to conserve that timeout. 45, 44, 43 seconds on a first down here. To the outside.
Oh.
Pass is incomplete through the hands.
Dalton Schultz dropped it.
Covered by Rapp. 2nd and 10. Back to the first down run by Prescott. Just short of it. The run by him, and then just a little bit short.
Such a gutsy run, though, man. He is putting it on the line.
2nd and 10. Look out. Escapes the sack. Donald gets there. Slings it out of bounds.
Zeke throws it out of bounds. It's 3rd and 10. 31 seconds. I don't know what they're doing.
Really trying to isolate and take advantage now of Terrence Steele.
You got to feed it to Ezekiel Elliott.
Defensive lineman and Aaron Donald on one side, so you have to slide the line in that direction. And look at all the space in here. They are just saying we are playing one-on-one basketball. This is LeBron James. You guys get out of the way. We're going to let him win the battle.
What's going on, JR Rock?
3rd and 10.
Rocks in NASCAR? Prescott airs it out. Wow, Michael Gallup. And there's a flag on the play.
At the 30-yard line, Ramsey contending that he was interfered with. There's another flag at the 37-yard line. And they're already coming back, so you know it's going to be offense.
Pass interference, offense, number 13, 10-yard penalty.
Wow, Michael Gallup.
So Gallup could not get away with it. Would have set him up at about the 15-yard line.
It's always so hard to call that one. Terry, what'd you think about that one?
You know, you want to see a clear extend and separation, Chris, and I think he's got his arm out there, but I just don't see him forcibly push him off.
I agree. I thought the same.
All right, 3rd and 20.
Break for the Rams, 3rd down and 20. You've got 21 seconds now. Prescott flushed out, throwing deep downfield, but throwing that one out of bounds.
Wow.
Cooper,
4th and 20.
Seconds, but it's a 4th and 20.
13 seconds.
Surprised they went Ramsey's way that time to Gallup?
Well, Gallup has been the guy traditionally for those contested catches. That's his game. You know, his game is you may not be wide open, but when the ball's coming down, he's going to find a way to catch it. The arm is there, and Ramsey's going to kind of lean back. He definitely sold it. I'm just not sure it was the push that knocked him back. That's just
all right, 4th and 20. They're going for it.
So 4th and 20. And now timeout will be taken by
Los Angeles
the Rams.
All right. The Rams take a timeout. That's their second. Both teams have now one remaining.
Down, you're still probably not, depends where they wind up, but probably not in field goal range.
Yeah, I think you almost here have to take like a Hail Mary shot.
Oh, appreciate that, Jorge.
Because you've got to do so much.
And tomorrow night, I'll be doing the Tennessee Titans and Denver Broncos. That stream is already set up, so go over there, click that remind me button, and it'll send you a notification.
Think of it, too. Remember the Cowboys had a 4th and 3 earlier, had a chance to tie the game, passed it up, didn't get the first. So 4th down and 20. Prescott trying to find time.
Turnover on downs.
And that's going to wrap it up. Pretty impressive.
6 seconds remain.
Ram defense tonight. Brandon Staley, the new defensive coordinator.
I couldn't agree more, Al. I thought it was really the difference in the game. We you know, Vic Fangio's been doing it a long time, and he's been with him. But
I'll tell you what,
it is not.
I'm real shocked on how good this Cowboys defense really gotten.
Right now. They have a lot of moving parts. They're doing a lot of moving post-snap. And for an opening day game, that's tough to deal with.
Today was definitely a defensive-minded game.
2 weeks to go to Philadelphia and Buffalo. And with the new rules, they cannot stay back east. So a couple of long cross-country trips. A kneel down ends the game, and they christen SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
And that does it. The Los Angeles Rams open up their stadium with a win in Week 1
Cowboys by a score of 20-17. Cowboys go home next week. Their home opener at 18.
I think the Cowboys losing 3 players in tonight's game really hurt them. They lost David Irving. They lost Van Der Esch, and they also lost Jarwin, their tight end. So that definitely hurt them. But next man up mentality is always the way to rock. And, man, that was a good game. That was a good game. It was a close game. And it really came down to defense. Oh, you're welcome, Twin. Appreciate you for coming out. But definitely come out tomorrow. I'll be doing Monday Night Football, the Tennessee Titans at the Denver Broncos. That stream is already up, like I stated earlier. And I will be working on a video after this. But I do appreciate each and every single one of you guys. You guys have been truly amazing. Let's see where we're at. We had over 300 views on this game. And on the Chicago Bears and Detroit Lions, we had over 2,500. So it truly means a lot. We are 48 away from 2,500. And I appreciate that. So with that being said, this is Troxel Sports Talk. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Continue to practice social distancing. And the coronavirus is still a thing. We have football back, baby. We have football back, but this Troxel Sports Talk. Have a nice day, and I'm out. Peace.